have a part to play in this as well.
Right.
Yo, man, you're supposed to be out there doing some kind of work, man. Okay, you can't just be hanging around just being a nigga all day. Okay, a woman, she has her part to play. And also a man has his part to play. But we live in a society, again, that promotes this nonsense. And you can just do whatever you want to do, man. Okay, a woman can do what she want to do, and a man, he can just stay in the background, and the woman's doing all of the work. Because you got those situations as well. The women are out there working, busting their ass, while he's in the room playing Mountain King 2019. You know, so you got them kind of spirits as well. So we gotta just be balanced with it all, man.
Right.
Okay? Because it was formidable for your son to work. If your son was 14, 15, he better put his out to fucking work. Otherwise, you as the parent can grab his ass up and stone his ass to death, man. Because back in the ancient world, it was all about production. What can you produce to the world? If you can't produce anything, then there's no use. Plus, what you're doing is you're spreading this idea of you just doing as thou wilt, like the Aleister Crowley statement.
Yeah.
All right. There's no do as thou wilt. There's an order. There's restrictions there, and that's how the kingdom of heaven is going to be. It's going to be a strict kingdom.
Right.
Okay. Go on.
Verse 21. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones that he died.
And we're all going to do that anyway, because the law is going to be within our inward parts. So all of Israel is going to be upright in order, because they're going to have the laws within them. But these other nations, we're going to govern them with those laws. All right. So amongst these other nations, they're going to be doing some kind of work, not hoping and wishes for riches, and they just sitting their ass. No, with this entitlement mentality, no, you're going to have to put some work in. You're going to have to build a couple of altars of mine, or altars of other brothers, or do some kind of other work or something to gain the resources that you want. There's no sitting back and relaxing and doing anything. No.
This is so shalt thou put evil away from among you.
Right. Therefore you shall put evil among you. Yeah.
All Israel shall hear and fear.
Right. And all Israel shall hear and fear. But all Israel is not hearing and fear right now. They're hearing and fearing Esau. That's what the problem is. And this is why people can just do what they want to do, because, you know, we're in the flesh, and women are the weaker vessels, so the people that's more prone to go out is women out there. All right? Especially if you got a world that influences sin like this world does. Because like I said, you know, we're made in the image of the Most High, and we're supposed to walk accordingly. We're not supposed to just do what we want to do because of feelings. Give me that at, let me see something real quick, man. Give me, oh man, just had the piece in my mind. Hello? Yeah, it's out of my mind. Yeah, give me Proverbs 11 verse. Verse 8.
Book of Proverbs 11 and 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked come off in his stead.
And that's just the thing, and that's why a lot of people are going to be put to death out there, because they're not following the ways of righteousness. They're following the ways of death, wickedness, uncleanliness. Okay? Because the Lord created us to be a clean people, not to be going from man to man and also getting another man's woman.
Right.
Or whoremongering.
Right.
We were created to fulfill the things of the law. Now these other nations can do all of that because they're not under the law. All right? But technically in the kingdom, they're not going to do what they want to do. They're going to be under regulations. They're not going to be walking around the place. They see a frog, I'm going to yam the frog today. Or they see a rabbit, we're going to have Bugs Bunny for dinner today. No. Bugs Bunny is not in the dinner table, man. All right? What's that, brother?
Peppa Pig.
Right, or Peppa Pig.
At this rate, man, the way it's going, the women, all this new generation, the older generation, the only hope really, man, is to hasten the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. As far as fixing this society, man,
there's no fixing it. You can't fix this society. This society is doomed for failure.
Yeah.
Sorry, Salaki, brother. Yeah,
that's the only hope, man. Just, you know, sometimes I feel bad for brothers, man. Like I'm a one that's going, oh, she's coming of age. You know, coming of age in this society, and you're managing the truth. It's like, because you don't know what she's gonna get involved herself with, man.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I feel for the brother, man. Like, you know, he has to deal with it, regardless of what happens. He has to deal with it, man.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But, yeah, that's just the way it is. You know, And you know, the Lord is going to be with brothers who's got kids anyway. The Most High understands what they're experiencing anyway. You know, but I'm just saying, as a whole, we as a people, we're a righteous people. You know, we're not supposed to be doing all of this nonsense that's going on out here. It's all due because of the circumstances that we're under right now. Okay, that's just the bottom line.
Like I said, the kingdom means to rush the kingdom, man.
But in order for things to get right,
Hopefully it comes quickly, man. I believe this is pray for a few days.
Yeah. It's in the second Ezra.
Pray for a few days because you want that to come quickly, man.
Yeah,
The
that's
woman
the
that you get, like, you don't know whether she's gonna stay by you or not. You don't know whether she's gonna go off and live with other men.
right,
You know, you can stop her from doing it.
right.
You know,
And another thing too, you don't even know where she been at.
you know, yeah.
So that's another thing. So you gotta watch out for. So you gotta watch your back on all levels, man. Go on.
Hebrews 13 and 14. For we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
Yeah, and that's really the program. And this is why we can't enforce our way and our laws to the people. The
Right.
only person that can do that is the elite banking family, the Rothschilds. They're the ones that can enforce laws to the people. Okay? They can. What's up, bro? It's 5 minutes on. Yeah, so that's really what's really going on. Esau is the only one in power that can enforce his laws. Ain't no nigga gonna come on the scene, no Israelite will come on the scene and become like you got this one guy. I was watching this video. You just think about it, didn't it? This one dude, his name is Israel Yeshovel or some shit like that. He's looking to become mayor in the states, man. Not knowing how. Come on, bro. Like you gotta know how corrupt this system is in order for you to get up in there.
Is it what? Is it not like that?
Yeah, he's looking to go for mayor. He knows he's a Hebrew Israelite, so he's thinking he can go up in there and change the world. You're not gonna change the world. all you gonna do is waste your time. Shaping, making laws and all that. You gonna follow what Esau give you because this is his system. What is a mayor? A mayor is nothing to the banking elite. All right. So there's levels in the society. You can't just jump and become mayor or a member of the parliament down here in England and think you're gonna change laws. No. All right. The prime minister, he gives the word, and the prime minister has his boss, and his boss is the people that brought him into becoming prime minister anyway. So the mayor really has no power. You're wasting your time, man. All right. Now, when our kingdom is set up, we can then enforce the laws of the scriptures in full effect. Because we're going to be sovereigns and we're going to own the actual land that we're going to stand on, right? And we're going to be not only sovereigns, but we're going to be the superpower of the next world. So therefore, no other country or nation can come and tell us what to do. Like how America could go tell China what to do, India what to do, etc.
Among our laws is thou shalt not set another a king over you of another nation.
Exactly. So the only kings is going to be set over Israel are the Israelite kings. And this is why our people, if they knew the scriptures, they wouldn't be getting involved in voting for a prime minister or president, which voting is a waste of time because the prime ministers and the presidents are already pre-elected anyway to be in that seat. It's just that what the bankers do, they have control of these programs, these TV programs, and they manipulate the minds of the people to favor one prime minister over another. When in fact, he was already preordained to become a part of that anyway. Go on.
This is St. Matthew chapter 2, verse 5. And they said unto him in Bethlehem. Now let me start from verse 1. Now when Jehoshua was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born king of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes and the people together, he demanded of them where Hamashiach should be born.
Right,
Said
so,
unto him,
so at the time they were chief priests, but the chief priests didn't really have no power. It was Herod the king that had the power to set them up right to go see what was going on with the Messiah ultimately. Go on.
And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes of Judah.
And Herod the king, he was no Judah. He was he came from the what's the family called, the Herodian family, which goes no. I said Herodian. He wasn't Herodian.
I do mean.
Yeah, he goes back to his ancestors are actually the Romans. When you do the history, so he was even an Israelite. Go on. He looked like an Israelite, but he wasn't an Israelite. Go on.
For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people.
Right, and out of thee shall become I like that precept, because it leads me back to the train of thought now. Because you got this guy, this Negro in America that's running for mayor. Like he's going to change the world amongst the Negroes, man. No, that's not going to happen. The only man that's going to come and change everything around is Yahweh Baal Shemel Shah. That's the only man.
That's right.
Right? That's just the bottom line.
That's those guys without worldly thinking, man. Because they're thinking, oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but if I can get into this position, then I can change some things for our people or whatever. Yeah, all that kind of stuff, you know. Maybe I can talk to them, but we got to infiltrate, you know,
wasting his time, man.
Black Panther. You know Black Panther, yeah? The guy that thought he could take over and use the material, the metals to deliver his people around the world, bro. That's it. Black Panther. The guy that
taking over anything.
Yeah.
You're not taking nothing over. You're not taking nothing over. This ain't the ancient Roman Empire where you know the Septimius Severus and the other guys that came in there and took over Rome. That's not gonna happen again. Esau already know the history on that. So you think Esau's gonna let that return? Hell no. Go on.
Isaiah 2:2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established at the top of the mountains.
Right, that goes along with the precept you read, brother. But how is that going to happen? Because the Messiah is going to return and he's going to establish the government on the earth. Like I said, not some old Negro, some Negro that woke up to the truth and found that he was an Israelite and he's going to run for mayor and change things around. No, once you become mayor in Esau's system, hey, you got to run to his tomb.
Yeah.
You got to dance and be a good boy to his tomb, all right? There's no trying to rearrange things. Oh, no. Okay, so it's a waste of time. Go on.
And shall be exalted above the hills.
And shall be exalted above the hills. So the real governor, he's going to be setting the record straight.
That's right.
So with that, we're going to close out. Giving all praises and glory.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem,
We got to keep it short, brothers, you know, because of the high holy day that's coming up. You know, certain brothers haven't got anything to eat. So we're just going to do that, and then we're just going to rock out. So with that, shalom.
Shalom.